Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Should cannabis businesses be allowed in unincorporated parts of the county? How voters in Yakima could change the conversation.
Also ahead, a man is sentenced after a shooting at the Uptown Shopping Center in Richland. What we are learning about Isaiah Rodriguez.
And the Osprey Point Project, a hub for housing, restaurants, and commercial use. Why the construction is now on pause. And Stacy is tracking severe weather.
We started the day with thunderstorms. We have clearing skies. There's more thunder and lightning on the way. Stay with us and find out. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is the final day of July.
Thunder and lightning struck many parts of our area today, and now we are monitoring a new wildfire in northeastern Oregon.
Plus, we have a flood watch now in effect for some rural parts of our viewing area. So much to get to, so we want to check in with Stacy Lee for the very latest.
That's right. And again, it's a first alert weather day, but yeah, there's flood threats going on in our area due to those thunder and lightning storms producing heavy downpours at times, especially in some of the areas here in eastern Oregon. Those burn scars. So we're keeping a close eye on that. That'll expire later tonight. Red flag warnings continue from Omak all the way into the Yakima Valley, so the Kittitas Valley, and also central part of Oregon. And once again, due to that lightning, that was kind of fun this morning, right, guys? We were out on a walk, checking things out. Now we're seeing active weather here from Baker City to LeGrand. Again, well out of our viewing area, but still some of those storms could make their way up north. Now we are following the Lake Creek fire here in Umatilla County. That is just to the west of Meacham, to the east of Pilot Rock. It's about 200 acres right now. Here's what your evening looks like. 80s and 90s. The potential of rain and scattered thunderstorms still exist in our region, so be prepared for that. More storms possible, as I said. First alert weather day. We'll see another one tomorrow. Our cooling trend has begun, and then we're going to see temperatures actually below average the first week of August. More to get to. Austin, Wendy.
Stacy, thank you. A new question is heading to Yakima County voters this November. Should cannabis businesses be allowed in unincorporated parts of the county? Tonight, we're learning more about this. County commissioners have approved a non-binding advisory measure, Proposition 1, that will ask voters whether to keep or lift the ban on cannabis production, processing, and retail sales. Right now, Yakima County doesn't allow any cannabis businesses in unincorporated areas, which are areas outside of city limits. However, some county officials say because of the ban, the city is missing out on some big tax revenue.
Even if the voters overwhelmingly said, yeah, we want to lift the ban, it's still non-binding. And so that it's a way for, as a board of commissioners, as electeds, we're able to get a pulse check on our community. You know, does our community want this? And if so, it will help drive, at least for me, whether or not to continue pushing this forward or frankly pivot to other projects.
Voters last weighed in back in 2017 and supported keeping the ban. This November's vote could shift that conversation.
New information tonight on the Uptown Shopping Center shooting in Richland last year. We are learning Isaiah Rodriguez, who pled guilty to shooting and killing a man, was just sentenced to 23 years in prison. The shooting happened in November of 2024. Richland police say 36-year-old Michael Perkins and 28-year-old Rodriguez had been arguing when Rodriguez pulled out a gun and shot Perkins before running away. Rodriguez was arrested in the Portland, Oregon area on a nationwide warrant for second-degree murder.
And we have another crime alert for you. The Prosser Police Department is investigating after several people broke into the Prosser School District building. According to police, around 10 p.m. last night, officers responded to a report of suspicious circumstances at the administration building. Police say they arrived to find extensive damage inside, including several broken athletic trophies from the 1950s. Cops searched the building and found a juvenile boy hiding. He was taken into custody after initially running away for second-degree burglary. Anyone with information is asked to contact Prosser Police.
The Osprey Point project in Pasco was expected to kick off earlier this year. Instead, construction of the development project has been put on pause. The project is on hold as the Port of Pasco, the construction company, and the City of Pasco work through time frame and permit details. The project aims to transform the 55-acre Osprey Point property into a hub for housing, restaurants, and commercial use. The project also plans to build a marketplace and improve the area's waterfront access. As the groups work through all the details here, Port of Pasco Executive Director Adam Lincoln says he's excited at the possibility that this project has for the community. We'll have more on the delays of the Osprey Point project Friday night at 5 and 6 p.m.
Well, in less than 24 hours, several countries will learn the economic fate with the United States when the Trump administration's pause on reciprocal tariffs ends.
If implemented, these tariffs could reshape the way America does business with the world.
Maribel Gonzalez has a breakdown of what goods could be impacted.
Is there any wiggle room on steel and aluminum in exchange for any budge on digital goods?
Not a lot, because if I do it for one, I have to do it for all.
President Donald Trump signed multiple executive actions this week, imposing a 50% tariff on Brazil, a 50% tariff on certain copper products, and said India would have to pay a 25% reciprocal tariff and possibly a penalty at the start of August. So what do these changes mean for Americans?
We'll see prices start to creep up.
The move signals an escalation of the Trump administration's trade war, impacting products that are crucial components in a variety of goods like copper, which is used in electronics, machinery, and cars. Also,
Coffee is a good example. It's something that's not grown in the United States.
While these trade talks have produced some wins for the U.S., like some overseas trading partners pledging increased investments, other countries like Canada are not playing ball. If tariffs on Canadian imports like lumber remain in place, a report from the Canadian Chamber of Commerce estimates the average cost of building a home in the U.S. could increase by an additional $14,000 by the end of 2027. And yet, all these tariffs could be changed once again inside a courtroom.
The authority for them is based on the president's emergency powers, and there's a court case pending on that, and the federal circuit could decide that he doesn't have those powers, in which case he's not allowed to levy these tariffs.
I'm Maribel Gonzalez, reporting.
Now, this all comes as a federal appeals court's decision could still significantly reshape Trump's trade strategy.
Well, following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir continues their coverage of the passenger jet rocked by severe turbulence and reports on the state of emergency declared with dangerous flash floods in the Northeast.
Then be sure to stay with us at 6 for more local news. And we're going to talk about a Delta flight that's putting a spotlight on aviation safety. In more local news here at 5 now, an update on a Milton Freewater teen whose life changed in an instant after a trampoline accident left him with a spinal cord injury. 16-year-old David Sample and his mom, Crystal Perrin, have been discharged from Craig Hospital in Colorado. They're now in outpatient housing nearby as David continues his rehab journey. Perrin says her son has made tremendous strides. He's now using a manual wheelchair, pushing himself around and transferring in and out of bed on his own. And despite the challenges, she says David is determined to get back to his old routine.
He's looking forward to getting back home and just being back in his house and just being around his own environment. But also, he really would love to play basketball with his friends again. So he's just trying to get strong enough to be able to stand up and play.
Perrin says they hope to be back home towards the end of August.
Now, speaking of home, in that Milton Free Water area, folks are gearing up David Sample's home for when he does return. A local nonprofit foundation rolled up their sleeves to start remodeling his home. Chris Egan is the president of Brent Oliver 541 Foundation and co-founder. He says the foundation is about showing others physical or emotional injury or trauma doesn't have to limit your life. He says this is where they stand so far in the process.
We've started the initial demolition process in preparation for concrete. I believe tomorrow forming will begin, and next week this place will look way different. All the concrete will be in place, and then we'll move forward with interior improvements.
Well, if you are looking to volunteer or donate to this cause, just head on over to applevalleyNewsNow.com to find out how.
Apple Valley News Now live at 5 on this final day of July is just getting started. Here's what's coming up next. You know, summer is a time when many kids are off to camp. Well, we are going to tell you about the unique place that's helping kids reach a milestone.
And just a busy day today in the weather department. Stacy is tracking a number of things, including the thunderstorms that we saw earlier. What's on tap for tonight and into your day tomorrow? She's going to detail it all for you when she comes back. But first, make sure you scan that QR code right there on your screen to get the Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather app so you can have the weather right at your fingertips. We'll be right back.
The future of golf is at Wild Horse Resort and Casino as the Epson Tour Road to the LPGA Tournament is stopping in Pendleton for the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic. The event returns this summer, August 11th through 17th at Wild Horse Golf Course. Join us on the greens as over 140 golfers from around the world compete to join the LPGA. Tickets are on sale now, but Club Wild members get a free 3-day pass. Get yours now at wildhorseresort.com or the Wild Horse app. The Epson Tour at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher.
Yes.
Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Hey there, cool cats and groovy gals. Looking for a place where the good times roll? Cruise into Town Square Adult Day Center in Kennewick, where the jukeboxes jump in and the vibes are always good. Games, music, laughs, and a crew that treats you like solid gold. Way more fun than sitting at home watching the tube. Don't be a square. Make every day a blast from the past. Check out our early enrollment specials. Town Square Adult Day Center, where feeling young at heart is always in style.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
Indiana battles the storm live from Seattle, Sunday at noon on Apple Valley News Now.
You're watching Apple Valley News Now live at 5. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, making a difference now. Learning to ride a bike is a big moment for most kids, right? Well, for some, it takes a little more patience, practice, and a lot of heart.
So in Kennewick, a very unique summer camp is helping kids with disabilities do something many of us take for granted.
At the I Can Bike Camp, 10 riders with autism, Down syndrome, and other disabilities are learning to balance, pedal, and believe in themselves. It's about more than just the bike. It's confidence. It's freedom. It's a moment many parents weren't sure they'd see, like Adriana Stoll with her son Gregory.
He is not afraid of the bike, so he's like, he goes there, he knows what he's doing, he's prepared, and I see him just in his facial expressions and how he's walking, he's very confident.
Now, each rider trains for just over an hour a day, but by the end of the week, many will be riding independently. The camp wraps up this Friday at the Southridge Sports Complex, but for these riders, this milestone is just the start of what's possible.
The Pasco Fire Department is teaming up with local partners to help keep families safe this summer. A special water safety event is happening this weekend, and it's about more than just fun at the pool. On Saturday, families can head on out to Memorial Aquatic Park starting at 5 p.m. for a free water safety event. The Pasco Fire Department's water rescue team will be there. They will offer hands-only CPR training, education on local waterway safety, and free personal flotation devices. The life jackets were donated by the Washington State Parks Boating and Water Safety Program, and firefighters will be on hand to make sure each one fits just right.
Say it's too big, there's always chances that it could pop up. Not only just pop up and off their body, but if it popped up and covered their face, covered their airway. And then are they able to untangle themselves, get it down in order to float and stay above water?
The water safety event leads into a free family swim night at 6:15 with a movie in the park to follow after dark. Organizers hope families walk away safer and with a little summer fun too. The event, as I mentioned, is free to the public and you don't need to register in advance. Just head over to Memorial Aquatic Park this Saturday for safety, swimming, and a movie under the stars. Some Yakima County growers are starting to lean into technology, and experts say we could see a big shift in how local farms operate in the near future. The Yakima County Development Association works closely with agriculture businesses and attends conferences focused on new technology that can help automate parts of the farming process, like picking hops or low-hanging fruit. Economic Development Manager Joe Schmidt says more growers are testing out these tools through small pilot programs, and there's growing interest in scaling them up.
10 folks on a tractor is now done by one truck with a couple of screens in it, drones, and then the tractor's driving themselves, and it's all pre-programmed. And it's amazing because the whole thing will get done 24/7.
The association says, while adoption is still happening in baby steps, the future of farming in Yakima could look a lot more high-tech.
In sports now, the 12U Reign baseball team punched their ticket to the Cal Ripken World Series. Representing Kennewick American, the Reign team won the Pacific Northwest region in Montana last week. Heading to the World Series, they are one of 42 teams to make it. 25 teams are from the U.S., 17 international teams will take part.
Most of these boys have been together since they were 8 years old. Multiple years of baseball together playing. And then this year is just a grind. They had their last year of Cal Ripken baseball. And so their goal was to make it to the World Series their final year, and they're accomplishing it. So lots of practice, lots of tournaments, lots of games, and they've done very well this year.
So the tournament starts August 6th in Branson, Missouri. The team has multiple fundraisers coming up to help with the costs of travel, including one tonight at Proof Kitchen and Bar in Pasco.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're in a first alert weather day due to fire potential, and we've seen a couple of fires break out around the area. Again, we're in the elevated risk area from Spokane to Tri-Cities, most of Oregon and Idaho included in this. So active weather. Now we're calling a first alert weather day tomorrow, not for the heat, but for once again a chance of lightning in the lower elevations of our region, which could spark some fires. Here's the weather pattern. Again, we're in that upper level system, and you see it comes right across Tri-Cities and Spokane, but some of that floods on up even into the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Let's take a look at our futurecast for tonight. We're seeing a big system move through, again, the southern portion of our viewing area, Battle Mountain, Cabbage Hill, Pendleton, Walla Walla, think the Blue Mountains and the Wallowas. So that is where we're going to see that. We could even see some showers developing and spilling over into the Columbia Basin, Hermiston, Tri-Cities area overnight tonight. Then those showers will shift and start along the Cascade Trail there. And again, we'll see some showers developing tomorrow afternoon from the Tri-Cities all the way to the Kittitas Valley. And with this unsettled weather and systems coming up from the south, we could see more thunder and lightning. 91 degrees right now on our sky cam, looking at all four beautiful cities this afternoon. Temperatures elsewhere, 93 in Yakima, it's 96 in Hermiston, 93 in both Pendleton and Walla Walla. Temperature trends, again, we'll see those 90-degree temps. And then look at this, we slide on down below the average into the 80s as we get into the first week of August. How's July looking? Well, we did have more above average days than average days, but several below average days. So again, it's been warm, but not extremely hot. Tri-Cities and Hermiston also will start to slide down into the 80s beginning Monday, and then back to the 90s by the middle of the week. Same situation, many days above average in the Tri-Cities and many days right there at average. But what's impressive here are the below average temperatures, just how many we saw for the month of July. So I'm going to call that a cooler July than normal. Tonight's forecast will be partly cloudy skies with a chance of stray showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures down in the 60s. Now remember, I always tell you when the thunder roars, head indoors. So I didn't pay attention to that. Went for a walk this morning and I heard thunder. I looked at my Apple Valley News Now weather app. I saw that the system was a little ways away, got the walk in, and then made it back just in time. So it works, folks. All right, Portland's looking good for the weekend. A little overcast, but mild temperatures all around the Pacific Northwest. So if you're hitting the road, things are looking good for you. Here's what it looks like in Spokane, where we could see the showers and thunderstorms through Saturday. All right, 7-day forecast. There's your breezy winds and that chance of rain. And then things get cooler, a little bit more mild as we move through the week. Looking at a 40% chance of showers tomorrow, the first day of August in the Yakima Valley. And in Ellensburg, we'll see some gusty winds right on through the weekend. Good potential of seeing those thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and cooling into the lower 80s, wow, into the first part of August. Here we go. Walla Walla is looking a little bit wet tomorrow as well, with temperatures sliding into the 80s. So it's been a summer of roller coaster temperatures, a wild day today weather-wise. And again, that app saved me because I heard the thunder and I'm like, okay, I think we can do this in 20 minutes. Got back to the truck and it started raining.
Perfect.
So it was good timing.
Just the way we hope it works,
That's right? Yeah.
So there you go.
Download the app.
All right, thank you, Stacey. Here's what's coming up next here at 5.
Well, we are sharing some meaningful art. We'll tell you why when we return with tonight's Spotlight.
It's Ultraviolet Safety Month, and we're raising awareness of the damage UV causes to our skin. Get more information about possible UV damage at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Summer is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today in Kennewick or West Richland.
Did you know Fred's Appliance has been family-owned locally since 1962? Come check out what's in stock and on sale. Score big on all GE appliances from your favorite brands like GE Cafe and GE Profile. Fred's is offering exclusive deals on all GE fridges, ranges, dishwashers, and so much more. Get up to a $3,000 rebate on Cafe packages. We still have the largest selection of in-stock get-it-today inventory in the region, making us your smartest and most convenient choice.
The 3 Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Weeknights at 5, I bring you the spotlight. I love this one. Tonight it comes from the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. Take a look at this. This week, Haven and Mia brought the department some coloring pages to share. The Sheriff's Office wants to give a big thank you to the two for thinking of them. YCSO says they have proudly posted them in the patrol room for all to enjoy. Good artwork. Have an idea for the spotlight? Connect with us on social media. Your Reason to Smile with Stacy is up next.
Overturf Kia has officially relocated to Pasco, offering faster service and a brand new state-of-the-art facility designed for maximum customer service satisfaction. Experience? Drive-in climate-controlled service entrance for comfort and convenience. Expanded service capability with top-of-the-line bays to serve you better and faster. Comprehensive parts department. Relaxing customer lounge and refreshments. Great selection of high-quality and warranty-backed certified pre-owned Kias. Larger new car inventory with over 100 vehicles in stock, including hard-to-find hybrids and EVs, all ready to drive home. Grand opening specials include a new 2025 Kia K4 LXS with all the popular options, just $23,015. Shop online anytime. Overturf Kia, south of the Road 100 roundabout on St. Thomas Drive in Pasco.
Every heartbeat is a second chance. At Prosser Memorial Health, our cardiac rehabilitation program empowers your recovery with expert care and state-of-the-art TechnoGym smart equipment for safe, personalized fitness after a heart event. Whether you've had a heart attack, bypass surgery, valve repair, or heart failure, ask your provider for a referral. With tailored sessions over 12 weeks, supervised by medical professionals, we support your whole health, body, mind, and heart. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Form or function. Should we push the timeline? Will it hold?
Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
even cheaper.
Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Save now with 3 weeks of savings in Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox. Fran's half loaves of bread are 2 for $3. Seattle's best ground coffee is just $5.44. World Kitchen's 16-ounce beef jerky is $5 off. Bi-Mart Owner's Choice 30-roll bath tissue and 12-roll paper towels are just $19.99. And Rustler regular fit jeans are just $12.99. Save now with store-wide 3-week savings at Bi-Mart since 1955.
Fly over the Yakima River from Benton City to the Columbia.
Well, I think it's great having this in our backyard. It's nice having things that are kind of a bit closer to home and easier to get to.
It's the Tapteel Greenway on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next, ET, we're with Nikki and Bree Garcia. Plus, the all-star voices of The Bad Guys 2 are...
Billy the ET.
Then, on set with Leanne.
It's an ET exclusive.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. We wait for it every day. Your weather photo, Reason to Smile. Brad sent this in from Richland. Check out those clouds. They were bubbling and coming on through today. on I-182. Plus, they were all around the area again. The thunder. I saw lightning, and before I said lightning, and before I could finish the sentence, thunder. So it was really loud. It was very close. Couple strikes right here in Kennewick was what I could see on radar. Thank you for that, Brad. QR code, top of your screen. All right, so we haven't done this for a while, guys, to count things down. 32 days left till the unofficial end of summer. We think about Labor Day. Real summer ends in 52 days. And I know we're all doing summer-ween, but we have 92 days till Halloween and then 119 days till Thanksgiving. So I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Oh my goodness, there needs to be another holiday in between so we don't go from 4th of July to
right? I'm like,
spooky time. All right, that'll do it for us.
Hoping your news is good news. We're back at 6.
Have a good night.